whatever I want around here, and everyone's gonna blame Tyler anyway. So I pretty much get a free pass.
And one more thing before we get started, everybody. If you want to see the pretty lights, the effects and all that stuff that we work so hard to put on here, set yourself to midnight settings. You'll see it better. It won't be blocked out by all this natural light. You'll get to see the pretty light show.
Well, I mean, that's all the lights that are gonna be working that I haven't chewed on. Which was Tyler's fault. But all the lights that I didn't chew on will work.
Well, I made sure backstage. I made sure I called the production to repair stuff. So hopefully it'll work.
Well, I mean, I was watching the repair guys go around checking all the stuff, and I was following them around. So I was at the cords after they were at the cords. So unless they've got time, which they don't, to check and fix all the cords, then they're flat out of luck. But it's okay because it was Tyler's fault.
And last but not least, before the show, please take off any unnecessary scripted items, tummy talkers. Your pixel pecker. You don't need that here. Trust me. You can save that for later.
Maven would know. Maven would know.
Oh, hush. Anyway,
you told them to trust you. Don't look at me.
Quit hassling me, Bedlam, dang it!
It's Tyler's fault.
Anyways, yes, it's Tyler's fault. Anyways, any unnecessary scripted items, we want to put on the best show for you that we can, but if we're lagged to hell and back, we can't do that. So, make it easy on us. Anyways, we're about 1 minute out from showtime, so please hang in there and welcome to APW Ignition.
Keep those TPs are going. There's not nearly enough people here, to be honest. I mean, there really isn't.
Let's get some people in here. Teleport your friends, your family, your neighbor, the hobo on the street. Bet hobos like professional wrestling.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Again, Maven would know all about that.
Oh yeah, you would really know about that.
We got you would know all about that. You're the resident hobo around here. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Here we go!
Again, everybody, I would like to welcome you to APW Ignition. I'm the Maven Machine Maven Gothley, and I'm sitting alongside the wacky, crazy clown, Mr. Harry Bedlam. Hi, Harry, how you doing?
I mean, what you just said was absolutely true. I fully 110% agree that I am, in fact, Harry Bedlam.
Hi. Ignition tonight is going to be great, I tell you what. I think, are we ready to hop right into our first match?
Well, I would imagine so.
Oh, okay. Well, they want us to run down the card again. Let's do that. Let's actually do that. So, paperwork. Dang papers. Why don't
It's
you
okay.
start, Harry?
Get yourself out.
I dropped my
Oh,
papers.
okay.
I dropped my papers.
Wow, professional. Well, first up, we've got a debut tonight. We've got Shy Zapataro making her APW SL Wrestling debut of the world against Rosalind Rage. Let's see what this new girl's got. I don't know, because I've only seen her backstage. She looks interesting. Then again, everyone around here looks interesting, and no one around here looks as interesting as I do. So, we'll just see.
And in match 2, we've got a no DQ match, pinfalls only count in the ring. Damian Hex versus Sean Hex. It should be a great match between these two. No DQ, anything can happen.
Absolutely, anything can and probably will happen. After that, we've got you. That's right, you, Maven Gosley, going up against another debuting guy. And I've just been told that his name on the card is wrong. He's Leto the Angel Ardes. So whatever you've got on your card is absolutely incorrect. That's what I've been told by the man himself. So he's going up against you, Maven Gosley. I don't know how he's going to perform, but
I forgot to say something about. About match 2. Also, on match 2, Damian Hex versus Sean Hex. If Damian loses, he retires. If Sean loses, he has to drop the Hex name wherever.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah, apparently
that's happening?
So. Apparently, it's either beat Damian or get out of the family.
Okay. Sure. All right. Whatever.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And for our of course, let's see what else we got after that.
Main event.
Oh yes, the main event. I didn't do Mr. It's Not My Fault. Tyler Corvus versus Brawley Black, our president here at APW, Brawley Blackheart. Looks like it's going to be a good match. I mean, I know how our president wrestles, and well,
I think everyone around here knows how Brawley wrestles. He's very tough in the ring, no bullshit kind of guy. Tyler, relatively new, he's gonna find out just what Brawley's got to offer. We'll find out why he's the president. I mean, even though I should be president, we'll find out where Brawley is, and
Brawley's been under Arcana's control this whole time. I've seen her doing her thing, keeping Brawley under control, and let's just say she's not one I'd want to piss off.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way you'd want to do that willingly.
So him being under her control, God knows the amount of damage he could do to a man like Tyler Corvus. I mean, I've stepped in the ring before. I don't know if he really understands fully what he's getting into.
Yeah, I don't really know. But anyway, let's get this show underway. Don't forget, there's still time to get your TPs in. Take off all your unnecessary things. You all know what those things are. Take them off. We don't need them. Honey blunts, that includes your vagina. Let's get into match 1. Ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring now from Colorado. She stands at 5'8", weighing in tonight 134 pounds. This is the debuting Shy Zapataro. At least she's coming down with Wrath. Wrath, who has one of those briefcases.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want me to one of them briefcases. I can advance my career without one.
I think if you found out what was in those briefcases, you might change your mind. I definitely want one of those briefcases, depending on what's in it.
Yeah, I mean, there could be good things and bad things in it, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it's a risky gamble. Risky, but I like to take risky gambles.
It's about like playing $1,000 5-card stud in the middle of Vegas.
That's exactly what you said.
You either win it all or you lose everything and you go home broke.
Exactly.
What's your opinion of this new superstar so far from what you can see? Oh, well, let's get let's just get her opponent out here real quick and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing her opponent from Springfield, Tennessee. She stands at 5'7", weighing in at 155 pounds. This is the Black Panther, Rosalind Grace Rage. And yeah, you're making a point there. I mean, this is the first time we've seen Shy Zapataro wrestling in APW, let alone anywhere else. So it's really, depending on how she plays her cards here, she could very well surprise Rosalind and get a win. I don't know, but we'll find out.
First impressions are always the one that lasts. So, this is her chance to make a big impact.
Yeah. Well, Maven, based on what you see here, what's your first impression?
Well, looks can always be deceiving, so I'm going to look at the stats out. Of course, she's 5'8", 134 pounds, so compared to Rosalind's 5'7", 155 pounds, so not too much, not too heavy of a difference. I mean, maybe a little bit on the pound. There might be a little bit of difference between power, but there's not much in the height differential.
So, what I gather from what you're saying, what I'm piecing together from your words, is that you're saying that Rosalind is fatter than Shy.
I did not. I said nothing of the sorts of weight.
That's what it sounds like to me, from my perspective. That sounds like exactly what you're saying, Maven.
Because you got to remember, muscle weighs more. Okay. So
now you're saying that Rosa weighs more than Shy. Okay. Now you've definitely said it.
Hey, there's a difference between not toned. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a difference. Right. Like me, I'm a heavy guy, and I'm built like a brick. I'm built like a brick frickin' building. That's muscle.
Okay. Hey, Rosa. Maven said you were fat.
Oh, hush, bedlam. But yeah, I'm trying to find a difference between the two and see how the match will possibly go. And I look at the stats to see how the match may possibly stack up.
Well, we won't know until we see it. I mean, that's how I sort of am viewing this. We won't know what Shy has until she starts laying the smackers down.
Oh, she's gonna have to lay her cards on the table and see what happens.
Exactly. Lay cards on tables. I mean, this is a wrestling match, so it's got nothing to do with cards. But what Maven said, exactly, definitely, 100%.
Figuratively.
Agree. Figure of eight. To flee.
See, now I'm using bigger words than you, sir. I got you there.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You were teasing me backstage about pop culture references. Oh, is my mic working?
Hello. Hello. I got him so bad. I made him think his mic was...
Okay, there's my voice. Yeah, you were teasing me backstage about pop culture references, and now I'm using bigger words than you.
Oh my God!
Who's a smart one now?
Maven, I was pretending I couldn't hear you, and you checked your mic and everything. I could hear you the whole time. Now who's the smart one?
Bedlam. Bedlam. Don't screw with me like that, man. Don't screw with me like that. Anyways, it looks like this match is about to get underway.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Contain yourself, Bedlam. Come on.
Oh, that was priceless. I'm sure. I hope everyone was paying attention to that because that was one of the best things ever. I'm sorry. Rosa up against the newbie. Let's see what she's got to offer here. Our new member, Shai Zapataro.
And looks like these two are embroiled in a strong lockup. There's the wrist lock.
Wow, that was such a hearty laugh. Wow. Man, that was fantastic.
Shai wrenching in that wrist lock, making sure to provide enough torque on the shoulder. And there's the arm, using that arm to take her down to the ground.
Not bad at all. This rookie already showing what she's got from the get-go here.
Already taking down somebody who's been wrestling here for quite some time.
Rosa had like a bigger career. She's like held titles. She's been places. She knows her way around the ring. Shai, however, and she's only just starting, so you gotta give the advantage here to Rosa, to just experience-wise.
Exactly. When you have experience, you know your way around the ring. You know the amount, the extent of things people can pull, but you're never. But remember, you never know what your opponent is capable of, especially somebody as new as Shai here.
Yeah, I mean, look how much taller Shai is right now. Look at that. That's a significant difference. I mean, you may not think height can play like a factor in it, but a lot of the times it can, because it can give you reach. And if you got reach, then you can like, get at the other person before they can get at you.
And actually, it's only a one. As far as the stats go, it's only a 1 inch difference here. But you know, of course, when you look at the two superstars, you know,
look
it makes
at
a
them.
difference.
Even an inch can make a difference, as I'm sure you know, Maven.
Down to the ground goes Shai. Rosalind taking her experience to her here.
I just gotta make anything.
Behave yourself, Bedlam, over there. Come on.
Dude, I never behave myself. What are you talking about?
At least for like 5 seconds, can you?
That's not happening.
And the
ref, Rosa, wow.
Telling the ref, you know, ask her if she's going to give up. I mean, do you really think she's going to give up this early?
I think that since she's new here, she's gonna want to do, as we've said, make an impression, and tapping out to a headlock, that ain't a way to make an impression. That's a way to make a wrong impression, sure, but not the impression she's gonna want to make. So I can see her fighting really hard and not giving up. This is her chance to make the most of everything and show everyone backstage what she has to offer, and definitely everyone out here exactly who she is and what she brings to the table,
or to the canvas,
or to the arena. Huh? How do you like me now? Huh? To the arena.
Yes,
you picked that?
I see what you did there. Oh, and off the ropes goes Shai. Off the ropes goes Shai here. Where's she go? Oh, and a nice, strong, stiff arm. Boom, taking Rosalind down to the mat.
Absolutely. You know, right in the like collarbone. Right in the collarbone.
I mean,
it's not quite the neck.
I mean, I thought the advantage would go to Rosa for experience here, but you're already seeing the difference in just in the stats the difference it makes in the stats, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess she just wasn't expecting that kind of explosivity out of Shai, the rookie.
And off the ropes goes Rosalind, coming back.
We're gonna see what the did
and
that doodly? Ow! What the hell?
Gourd Buster, right on the, just drop straight down.
Right on the what? The face?
Right on the mat.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, whoa! We got a pin here. The rookie's making a play.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. One.
That's just a 1 count. That's too bad.
No, you can't expect to get the 3 count right off the bat, you know.
Well, that's just it. I mean, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. I mean, sure, too bad if you like gourds, because she just busted your gourd. But that's not gonna be enough to put away Rosa, apparently. You're gonna have to do more than bust her gourd. I really know what she's gonna have to do to get the win here, but she's gonna have to do something. I don't know what. As she picks up Rosa.
I mean, you gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Rosa at this point. I mean, you know, she had no way of preparing herself for this opponent. I mean, you know, new to wrestling here.
That's just it. How do you prepare for someone you've never seen before? I mean, for the rest of us, you know, we look at, you know, previous tapes and old matches of our opponents to prepare to know. Well, I mean, if you're smart, that's what you do, to prepare and know what to do. Rosa's got no way of doing that with Shy. Absolutely no way to know what's coming. And that's what I feel can give her the edge.
Oh, and I think she calls that the Resistance, something like that.
The Resistance.
Yes, it's a unique name.
Vive la Resistance!
If you're going to prepare for somebody you've never seen wrestle before, then you got to be prepared for anything and everything.
Especially the cast of ABBA the musical on stage twerking like Miley Cyrus. Like, you need to be prepared for that and anything else.
Just a scary.
I don't know why that would happen. But you have to be prepared for it because it could very well happen. As Rosa goes up
on the top rope. Whoa! Oh! Front flip leg drop. Whoa! There we go. That was a move.
It looks like from this angle, it looks like Rosa caught Shy right in the coochie.
And here we go, pinfall. What's it gonna be? 1, 2, and just a 2 count.
Looks like there's still more fight left in the greenhorn.
You mean the greenhorn?
The rookie over there, the greenhorn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what you call a rookie, Maven. That's a greenhorn. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm old. Yeah, I'm getting older. What do you expect? I forget things.
Old Man Guthrie, ladies and gentlemen. Old Man Guthrie. Let's hear it.
Hey, you just keep it down over there. Hey, you kids, keep it down over there. Anyways, I'm sorry. I had to,
wow.
But
and I'm a bad influence on you.
And then
I'm a bad influence on you.
An eye rake from Shy.
Cam, we tried sending this guy to the nursing home, and you know what? They rejected him. They gave him back, and they said, no, this guy's too old. It'd be like sending a teenager to a preschool. You're too old. That's what they said.
I'm not that old, but let's try to
so
focus
they gave
on the match,
back.
not me. No, let's try focusing on the match instead of my age. Thank you very much.
I can't focus on my age. It's too big on your age. It's too big a number.
Oh, wait! What's she thinking? What's Shy thinking here?
What is she thinking? What are you doing up there? What is she doing up, Maven? What is she doing up there?
It looks like she's moonsault.
Oh!
There we go. We got some airtime up in here.
get out all of your fried food because she just got some salt from the moon and dusted it all over Rosa.
That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Exactly. It don't make sense. It makes dollars.
I facepalm to you, sir. But, I mean, where do you go from here? I mean, both these two are on the ground here. It looks like she might have landed that one a little awkwardly.
Yeah, I gotta think that Shy's facial adornments may or may not be a good idea in this business, because all it takes is to get a couple of fingers around that chain from her ear to her mouth, and that's all gonna come off. Like, all it takes is that to get hooked on something, and off it goes.
Well, especially if you're doing moonsaults like that.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, okay, sure, it looks pretty. I mean, you're not gonna see me wearing it anytime soon, but that's definitely not the kind of things you're gonna be wanting to wear in a pro wrestling ring. It'll come out, like, you're gonna get hurt.
And Shy just taking it to Rosa here with that headbutt drop. Ouch, that's using your mind.
Well, I mean, and there you go. All it takes is a headbutt drop, and that chain could get caught in Rosa's hair, and then everybody's in a bit of a kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle?
A kerfuffle.
Where do you come up with these terms, Bedlam? Where?
Little Britain.
Okay, whatever you say.
Little Britain. That's where I learned that word.
Never been to Little Britain. Sounds like a fun place.
It's a TV show. Ladies and gentlemen, Maven Guthrie.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, I do. I'm not good with pop references. I'm gonna be honest on that. I am not.
If it's pop culture you're looking for, don't go to Maven Guthrie. But it's okay because he's got other good things about him. Because he's my best buddy.
And Shy continuing to use her head here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a scumbag has entered the arena. Anyway, looks like the rookie might have Rosa not against the ropes, but against the ropes in a figurative manner. She picks her up and, wow, nails a scoop slam.
I mean, I've been surprised by this new superstar's, just the tenacity here.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The championship belt rack has just walked in.
Oh, hey, Kurt.
Yeah, the belt rack. I mean, it's only going to be there for a little while. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hang on now.
Wait.
Hang on now. Business is picking up for the rookie. She locks in a sharpshooter.
And you can hear Rosalind scream from over here.
You definitely can, and I don't know why I'd be jealous of a Canadian. Like, that's silly. But look at that, the wrenching. Like, look at the way Rosa's body is bending.
Wow. I mean, she's really getting some leverage in there.
She really is. Like,
I mean,
the human body isn't meant to bend that way.
Well, she's kind of close to the ropes. Can she get the ropes? And there it is. She's got a hold of them.
She definitely has
to break the count. I mean, has to break the hold.
Well, she's gonna count a 5 to let go before she gets disqualified. So I don't know. Let's see.
Of course, breaking it up by the count of 4 here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the cast of Jersey Shore has stolen a belt and is walking around behind commentary. Feel free to beat the crap out of said person. That was so close for Shy to get a victory here. I mean, if she had gotten a victory over Rosa, that would have absolutely been an upset. And it would have definitely put the Divas division here on notice. Yes, I know all about you, Kurt.
It would be kind of an upset here. It'd be,
It'd be a pretty big upset.
It'd be a great statement, is what it more so what it would be, you know.
And it'd be absolutely embarrassing for Rosa. Absolutely. I mean, Maven.
Yes.
If you were to lose to your rookie, I mean that you're about to fight, the debuting whatever his name is, you would definitely be upset and embarrassed, correct?
Yeah, I'd probably be pretty damn pissed off.
You'd be very upset, and I would never let you forget it, and I don't think anyone else would either. So it's definitely the same situation for Rosa. I mean, you two are in the same boat here. If Rosa loses here, I mean, we're never gonna let her forget that. It's definitely not a situation where you're going to want to lose. So Shy has everything to gain here. And if she loses, well, I mean, it's not surprising because she's a rookie. So she's got everything to lose, I mean, everything to win, and nothing to lose.
Whoa! Look at this out of Rosalind. Look at this here, a Panther Vice.
Youch.
Just midair. I mean, that just showed just the athleticism right there.
Ouch, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if she's going to be able to break out of that.
And she's starting to fade.
She is looking like she's fading. Like she's slowly getting down to the canvas. I don't think she's gonna be able to recover from this. I mean, she might. I mean, she definitely has the ability. Oh no, that's it. That's it. She's tapping out. She's tapping out.
And there it is, your winner. There it is, your winner of this match, Rosalind Grace Rage.
Definitely beating the rookie, the debuting Shy Potato, losing to Rosa.
But what a great showing from the from one of the newest superstars in APW here.
Yes, exactly.
You can't deny she's one hell of a competitor.
She really took Rosa by surprise here and there. I mean, definitely had me by surprise with that moonsault and that sharpshooter. But she didn't win. But, well, we got to see her again, definitely. That's, we got something to look out for here.
Definitely sending a little message to the rest of the roster,
Absolutely. And Rosa and Zach over there having a tongue wrestling contest. You'd think one match was enough, but she's already engaged in another. Tongue wrestling. I'm not calling that match. Ew. Absolutely ew.
But yes, why don't we start, I mean, let's look a little forward here to our next match a little bit here. Damian Hex versus Sean Hex. I mean, no DQ match. It's going to be a great thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm getting something from the back.
Hello?
You getting it too?
No.
I'm getting some. Oh, we got a treat in store for the fans next. Apparently. I don't know what it is, but I think you like treats, right, Harry?
Yeah, indeed, yes. I do enjoy treats.
And we're going to have the Feast or Fired briefcase reveals.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's do that. I want to know what's in those cases. I wonder if someone has to do a striptease. That was a thing in a place somewhere. I know. Here comes Dixie Hex, along with who the hell's that guy? I don't think I've ever seen that guy before.
Xavier.
What? Xavier? Yeah, I can see it. It's hovering above his head. Isn't that weird how we all have our names hovering above our head?
Oh, it's a virtual world. What do you expect?
Wait, what?
We're in a virtual world. What do you expect?
A virtual world? What do you what?
Swing virtual to Second Life. What do you expect? You know, it's...
This isn't a virtual. This is the real world. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now look.
What?
Scott said that since this was the ladies, that since he's the vice president and he wants me to come out to go ahead and do the ladies. So I have this set of keys right here, and I would like to have Alexa, Rosa, Phoenix, and Michelle, so that way I can open the cases.
Yeah! Cases! Woo! Yeah!
I'm gonna see who gets what.
And indeed, here comes Michelle, Rosa, there's Alex. Where the hell's Phoenix? Is she around here?
Hi, Alexa, hon. Since you were first to get your case, I want to go ahead and open yours. Let's see here.
The hell's Phoenix? There's Phoenix. Yeah, there she is. The Blazing Condor, Lyra Phoenix.
Hey, can you ever get anybody's name right?
Hello?
Don't start with me.
All
Start with
right,
me,
now,
Bill.
Alexa, let's pop open yours and see what yours has to say since I have the right key finally. Okay.
Yeah, fiddle with them keys. What do we got in that briefcase?
Oh, let's see here. Oh, Alexa, you have a chance for the Metaverse title.
What? Wait, what?
Congratulations.
Wow! The
Now,
Metaverse
let's
title.
go away. Rosa, you were next. Let's see here.
Let's see what Rosa's got.
There we go. Rosa, you have in here the No Limits Inner Crown. Congratulations.
Oh! What? Okay. Okay.
Let's see here. Phoenix, you were the next. So let's see what yours says here. Since there's only 2 keys left. Okay, that one didn't get... Okay, it's got to be this one. Alright. And yours reads... The Women's U.S. Championship.
Wow, the women's U.S. Championship for the Scorching Flamingo Lyra Phoenix.
Michelle, yours is this last key. And
What do we got?
Michelle, this one is pink.
What? Oh!
So, you're fired.
Uh-oh!
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! The last one could have only been the pink slip, and that means Michelle Snyder, you're gone! You're out of here! You're fired! Na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, cool. What a crazy turn of events here at APW.
Whoa! Whoa! Michelle is just brawling with Rosa! Holy crap! She is pissed off and she's taking it out on Rosa! Wow! Holy friholies! Whatever the hell a frioli is! Damn.
And our officials trying to break this up. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Crazy.
Well, I mean, Michelle, you're not really going to get a chance to end Rosa because, I mean, you're fired. So, I mean, you don't have a job here anymore. There's no real reason to hear from your lawyer because when you sign the contract to be in the Feast of Fire match, you sign knowing that you're going to possibly get fired, and there's really nothing your lawyer can do because it's a binding contract. So, goodbye, see you later, good try, better luck next time, reapply your application, toodaloo.
I guess we can move on to our start talking about the next match now.
That was fun.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
And if my voice cuts out, I apologize, you guys. I'm having issues with it. I'm having issues with this microphone over here. I think. This wire seems kind of frayed. I'm Bedlam.
Don't look at me. It was Tyler's fault.
I think you better not sabotage me, Bedlam. I'll come over there. I will come over there. Anyways.
Well, I'm sure no one's really complaining if your mic cuts out, and just saying. Anyway, I think it's time we moved on to the next match. Before bad news happens to me, ladies and gentlemen, the following match is for the No Limits Intercrown Championship. Let me hear some noise for that, and it is a no disqualification match. Pinfalls only count in the ring, and it's scheduled for one fall. The 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts. He stands at 6'4", weighing in tonight 183 pounds. Damien Hex.
No, wait,
No,
you got it backwards. You got it backwards. That's not Damien.
What? Oh, I get. I'm sorry.
Switch around, buddy.
No, I'm sorry. All these hexes look alike to me. Let's try that again. From Miami, Florida, weighing in tonight 225 pounds. He stands at 6'2", the punk, Sean Hex. I'm sorry, it's just these hexes. They all look the same to me.
How can you miss this guy? This guy...
Because he's a hex.
Well, there is that, but he's kind of one of the most annoying hexes, isn't he?
Well, they're all pretty annoying, aren't they?
Fair enough. You have a point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Once I can agree with you, because one of them set my freaking car on fire.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you hear about that?
No, I didn't. I mean, I've been very busy with my doctors and my very, very sexy nurses. I really haven't had time to keep in the loop.
I had just bought it, a brand new 1970s freaking GTO, man.
A 70s GTO. And,
it's called
and they burned it?
But, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a hex.
Okay, well, I mean, let's get the other hex out here from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm getting it right this time. He stands at 6'4", weighing in tonight 183 pounds. This is Damien Hex. I think is he a champion or something? I think. He might be a champion. I mean, I didn't really... He's a hex. They all look like... Hexes are like Asians. They all look the same. Well, hey, look at that. He has got a belt. What do you know? He's also, what else is he? Like, he's got the Intercrown title. It looks like he's also the tag champion. I mean,
yeah,
look at Greedy. Look at Greedy Pants over there with all of his belts.
I could use me a nice pretty belt. Maybe I should.
I could, you know what? I've got my eyes on a nice, pretty belt. I'm gonna be getting it one of these days when I.
Oh, you
eventually
got
come
yours
back.
taken. You got yours taken from you.
Very unjustly, I might add.
Anyways, I mean, I've seen both of these two in the ring. I know how both of them fight. I beat one last week.
Well, it looks like this one's got a shot at the belt, so we'll see what he's got.
I mean, Damien Hex is one of the older wrestlers. Is the veteran in this match. I mean, he's been around since the early days, since some of the earlier days in SL wrestling, dating all the way back to OEW, Over the Edge Wrestling, all the way up to modern day here, APW. So Sean Hex is relatively new to the industry. I mean, yeah, he's been here for a while, but in the whole scope of things, he doesn't have half the experience that Damien does. So,
And let's not forget the special stipulation of this match. If Damien wins, Sean Hex is going to drop the Hex name and be gone from the family. But if Sean wins, Damien quits.
oh, it sure
That's
is. I have never wanted Sean to win before. I have never wanted Sean to win before, but you know what? If it gets rid of one of the Hexes, by all means, beat him, Sean.
I'm pretty fine with it either way. It's not a real big deal to me, to be honest. I mean, they're hexes, so either one's gonna win and one's gonna lose, but it really has nothing to do with Harry Bedlam. So that's a snapmare by Damien.
And Damien just continuing the onslaught here. Just taking control in the early moments of the match.
Absolutely.
And Sean getting back into things here.
Who do you think is going to win, Maven? Like, flat out. Who do you think is going to win this?
I have no clue. I mean, I know Damien has a lot of experience over Sean here, but you never know. I mean, anybody's capable. I think anybody's capable of anything.
So
it's just
you
a
think
matter
that
of
the champ will retain?
Maybe there's a good chance. There's a good likeliness of it, but I would like to see Sean get him out of here.
I think we all agree. I mean, it'd free up, at least one title space, because Sean would have the Inter-Clown belt. But I mean, there's the tag belt that'll get freed up.
Oh, it
and
would
the Greedy Pants won't have him.
Hey, it'd open up some screen time for me, which is better for everybody. Don't you agree?
But I absolutely disagree. There's nothing I would dislike more than Maven Gosley having more screen time. I mean, the fact that they're on commentary with me is enough.
Oh, you enjoy
my
on
opinion.
commentary with me, Bedlam. Admit it. You enjoy it.
No, well, I mean, sure, you're my best buddy, but...
Hold up.
I don't know what's going on here anymore. I just thought that we were all making noises.
Well, look in the ring and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Sean said it's time to fly, but he's wrong. I mean,
looks like holy superplex from the top rope.
Holy bad business, Batman.
About it.
Sean said it's time to fly, but he's wrong because my flight isn't till 5 p.m. SLT, so I don't know. He must be on a different flight to me, or if it's time to fly, he's going to be missing his flight.
Maybe
wow.
Maybe he's in a different, his own imaginary time zone over there.
Well, I mean, he is a hex. I'm sure they make up their own time zones as well. They make up a lot of their things.
And Sean showing some skill of his own here. He's got Damien Hex in a nice headlock.
I don't really think that's going to be enough to make Damien quit or anything. So, for all of you who are wondering, man, I hope Damien taps out here or gives up. I mean, that's definitely not going to happen as we see the headlock takedown. Like the referee's getting down to check. Let's see if Damien wants to quit. I don't think he is. As Sean is saying, you see, one thing is I'm taking the title home. But I mean, if you guys are both hexes, you probably all live in the same house, so it's probably going back to the hex home anyway. Although if that happens, Damien won't be here anymore. I don't really know. This is confusing me a lot. And Sean goes off the ropes. And Damien meets him with a clothesline.
And there's the turn, and there's the opening that Damien Hex needed. And a nice knee drop. Sean looking like he's in a little bit of pain there.
Yeah, that did look pretty painful.
And he's the assault with a fist drop right straight to that skull.
This, just to remind everyone, there is no disqualifications, so weapons are legal, everything is legal. The only thing they have to do is pin in the ring. That's the only thing that really counts for something here.
And Damien here up on the top rope. Whoa. Right
wow,
in the family jewels.
Damien getting crotched right into his vagina.
You said it better than I did. Oh, and a belly-to-belly suplex off from that top rope. Wow. Sean showing a
pretty
little.
Good.
Sean showing a little more than I normally see out of him.
Yeah, I mean, it takes quite a bit of strength to be able to toss someone when you don't have leverage like that. So, oh, and this is another first. I've never seen someone tell the ref that they were going to find a weapon. I mean, I've never seen anyone give the ref a heads up. Hey, I'm just going to get something. I mean, I've never ever seen that before. No one ever informs the referee that they're going to get a weapon ever.
Maybe that's kind of. I think the ref's kind of relieved that he's actually getting a forewarning this time. You know.
I know that it's going to make a real difference, but I mean,
you know, at least maybe this way he can actually duck and cover before.
Maybe. We see Sean looks like he's grabbed a chair over there. Let's
the almighty equalizer.
Yeah, let's see how he uses this chair. As I can see, Damien over there is still sort of in pain, killed over because he got crotched up the vagina. Sure he's still feeling the effects from that. So Sean bringing that chair back into the ring. It's not just any chair. That looks like it's covered in barbed wire. So we see Sean bringing that chair over. What's he gonna do? Oh!
He didn't have a chance to do much of anything.
Wow! Sean just spun Damien around. He was about to smack him with the chair, but Damien met him with a heavy shot. A big heavy hit.
You see that he just threw off a pair of brass
knuckles. I see them. I see him toss them. He had brass knuckles probably hidden in his vagina. I mean, I don't know where else he would hide them.
I mean, I'm not that fond of Damien, but you know, I got to give the guy props for his sneakiness here.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he caught Sean by surprise there. Definitely caught the rest of us by surprise. I didn't think he would be hiding items there, but apparently he it will be doing that. I don't want to know where. I'm pretty happy he took that pole, that little bar, that lead pipe. I'm pretty happy he took that from under the ring, because that would have been really bad if he had gotten that from anywhere else. I'll tell you now.
Oh! Right across the dome of Sean Hex. Did you hear that? Did you hear that thwack?
Yeah. I did hear that thwack, and luckily it didn't sound wet, so we do know for sure he got it from under the ring.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I could hear Sean's brains rattle from here. Bounce around this wall.
I'm surprised you heard his brains at all.
Oh, apparently he got him. I could hear him rattling around. You know, it might be scrambled now, but, you know, I could hear him.
You ever put a peanut in a cup and shake it around? That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what I can hear. Yeah.
That's about the effect I'm getting.
Yep. And Damien bringing in some more offense, kicks and punches and other such things, and a headbutt. Really bringing it to Sean.
Sorry, I had to adjust my mic there. Do I sound a little bit better now?
That you sound fine. As Damien hits an elbow.
Kind of redlined there for a minute.
You see Damien come off the ropes, come back the big boot. Although his shoe size ain't that big, but I mean that's what the move's called, unfortunately.
And Damien going off the ropes once again with an enziguri.
Very much so. See, when anyone else does that, it's called a big boot, but when Damien does it, it's called Littlefoot.
Okay, we'll give you props on that, Joe. I'm gonna give you props on that one right there.
Damien
good.
Nailing a shining wizard, a sparkling mage, a glittering
Okay, Harry. I think.
All right, a wizard, a glittering a glittering magician.
Okay, Harry, we get the point. It was half magical. I don't know.
Half magical, half sparkles. It's not. Don't be afraid. It's not Twilight. It's Damien Hex.
Well, isn't that a little bit worse?
I honestly don't know what's worse. I really don't.
Fair enough. And Damien with a shot to the midsection.
I think Damien's looking to finish this off sometime soon. I mean, he's got Sean where he wants him. Bam! Oh. There's the hex drop.
I think that might be all she wrote.
Let's see. Who's she and why is she writing?
Referee.
I like how you avoided that question.
Two. Just a 2 count on that.
Wait, what? The hex drop and Sean kicked out of that. Okay. Wow. I was expecting that to be over there, but apparently not. And another one.
I think he's just trying to put him away at this point. It's like, what can I do to put him away? Another hex drop. And there it is.
That's absolutely it. There's your 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, and still APW Interclown Champion, and still employed, as per the stipulations, Damien Hex, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Sean will have to drop the Hex name. Sean is no longer a Hex. He has to. I'm gonna take a guess now, and take a guess. His name will forevermore be Sean Snuffleupagus. I mean, it looks like it's just Sean, but I believe his last name is going to be Snuffleupagus.
Got my music.
Absolutely not, Tyler. Go home. It's your fault. Uh-oh.
You are out of the family. Permanently. If I ever hear you're going by a Hex name again, next time there won't be a match. I'll just kill
wow.
you.
Wow.
definitely some powerful words from Damien.
Well, I think he got his point across at least.
I think so too.
Yeah, now Sean can go ahead and do his own thing, and when people say Sean Hex, they automatically think, oh, he's like Damien. I mean, now he's not going to get that anymore. People are going to be like, oh, it's Sean, and they're going to be like happy about it.
And I got to actually get to the back, man. So I will see you later. Got a match in a little bit. Remember, I got to go. Grab my grab my wrestling. I gotta go grab my stuff.
Yeah, I forgot you're a wrestler. I absolutely forgot you're a wrestler. I thought you were like the maintenance guy, the janitor who was on commentary. Somehow I still think he might be the maintenance guy. I don't really know. But Maven Gothi's got a match coming up very soon. Wow, I guess with that, I mean, that was an impressive match. I guess we move right on. Moving right along. I do believe we got something or other going on next. Wait to see what the back or the front says. No, not the front, because I'm the front. I want to hear what the back end, exactly, the ass. I need to know what the ass end says. What we're going to be moving on to. Okay, yeah, no, I thought I was right. So we definitely got a thing going on next. We'll just wait for that all to go down. And in the meantime... Oh, okay, apparently I don't have time to do what I was going to do. Because out comes... Out comes Nick Patrick Haldeman. Ladies and gentlemen... Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Patrick Haldeman. No, not Neil Patrick Harris. Nick Patrick Haldeman.
Cut my music.
That's a little too violent.
Cut my Thank you. First off, I know the last time that you all saw me here, I was supposedly managing Faith Warilla. Well, she didn't want to follow the program, so fuck her fun, she's fired. As far as I'm concerned. I am not working with her anymore. In fact, I have come to a deal with somebody who you all know. So come on down, you are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Get on down here.
Oh, The Price is Right! I love that show! Hey, I want to win some prizes. I want to guess numbers.
By the way, Harry, great job on commentary tonight so far.
Oh, thank you very much. But I still want to be on The Price is Right. I want to win myself a microwave oven. Because I need the box to live in. Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen! As we saw earlier, she holds a briefcase which has a shot at the Ladies United States Championship. She's got a contract. Absolutely has a contract for that belt.
Yes, And as Harry said, she does have that women's U.S. title contract in that briefcase. And Arcana, you and I do definitely get along, but I want to say we're gonna cash it in when the time is right. It's nothing personal. It's something
You just
that
said Arcana.
happened. Yeah, she's got the title for her that Phoenix has the briefcase for.
Man, that's gonna be good. I'm sorry, I'll shut up now. It's your segment. Sorry.
Read what she says.
Okay. I gotta say this in my best woman voice. Behind me, now the steel dark towers, the stone hard streets. Behind me, cold hearts and winters bleak. Behind me, the flood, the famine, the flood, the quake, the crash, the layoff, the cartel, the heartbreak, the fire that burned my life to ash. I learned from listening to Kurt Bombastic. Now, I can understand why you people are wondering, why is Nick Patrick Haldeman out here? Well, simply, he's my manager. A very well-known manager. But let's cut straight to the point. Yet I've still got more balls than you, Kurt. I've been talking with someone in the back for quite some time now since I met her at the last show. Me and her do agree on certain views.
And if you think this is the only person I am managing, you are sadly mistaken, kids.
The women's division here at APW is a joke. I mean, just look at the people you have. You have, like, maybe 2 wrestlers who are at the same level as me. But that's it. The rest of them are all jokes. Like Kurt Bombastic.
Harry, do not go putting words in Phoenix's mouth. Thank you very much. I will come out there and clipboard you.
Shut up, Nick. Harry Bedlam can say what he wants. He's a glorious man. Anyway, so then, now all of you are wondering, what do I have planned? I am not one to keep my thoughts to myself. However, you will all have to wait next week for whom I am going to bring in to team up with me. Let's go, Nick.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. It smells bad in this arena. And these people don't even know what the fuck a shower is.
Fuck your fun.
They really don't. Let's get out of here.
I don't have to say that one. That's an action. I have to say. But she just flipped you all off. I mean, that's kind of rude. Zach, that's very rude. Very, very, very rude. I don't want to have to hurt you. Okay, so... I mean, that was interesting. That was a thing. Oh, really? That's the best you got, Zach? Dude, if you can't keep up with the, you know, what people usually call me, man, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, anyway, I guess we'll, Dink, really? That's the best you got? Yawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we move on to the next match. I mean, I'm gonna wait for a word from the back. I know they're all arguing about something or other. But that was a very interesting thing. Nick Patrick Haldeman is now managing Phoenix, and this team. I mean, they look pretty strong so far, but I mean, Nick seems to be able to jump from person to person, managing this and that. I mean, I don't know how long they're gonna stay together as a unit here, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Again, in case the back didn't hear me, I'm kind of waiting on confirmation if we're ready to move on to the next match. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Nick has been known to. But no, yeah, it's definitely time, ladies and gentlemen. The following is singles match scheduled for 1 4 to 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm definitely sure I'm supposed to be doing him first. Yeah, don't say anything. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he stands 6'6", weighing in tonight at 245 pounds. He is the Mave Machine, Maven Guthrie. Maven Guthrie. Maven Guthrie. Paging Maven Guthrie. Paging Maven Guthrie. There he is. There he is. This is Maven Guthrie's favorite part of a match, getting pat down by the referee. I don't know why, he hasn't told me why, but I always see him smile when the referee pats him down. And introducing Maven's opponent, making his APW debut, weighing in at 235 pounds, he stands at 6'1". He is Lito, the Angel Ardas. Even though his name doesn't say it, don't be fooled. I was told to say that. This is the first time we're seeing Lito wrestling here in APW. Wonder what he's going to bring to the table. As we saw earlier, Shy Zappa Hamtaro had a very, very good showing against Rosa, but it did in fact lose. Now, I guess we're going to see how Lito stands up against the Mave Machine. Now, Maven, I've known Maven for a long time, and he is very much a veteran here in wrestling, definitely here in APW. So, Lito is really going to have to try and surprise Maven. And if he can't do that, well, he's pretty screwed. Because Maven will have an answer to everything that he does. What the hell? What are you doing? What are you doing over there on the table? Go away. I don't need...
After production told me to come over here, because I was just standing in the audience, so they wanted me to help you with commentary.
I don't need help.
Apparently you did, because the production asked me to come over here.
That's a lie. I don't even... Production, why? As Maven and Leto lock up in the middle of the ring.
Let me correct you already, because I actually know this guy. The name is Leto. Not Leto, Leto.
Leto? Leto? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I hope that doesn't Leto him stop and do what he's doing. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, right? What a rib. Anyway, Maven with an Irish whip sending Leto off into the ropes, and back he comes, kicking Maven in the guts! Right in the guts! Ah! It looks like he went for a suplex, but Maven is like, nah, absolutely not. Oh, he replies with a snap suplex of his own.
And Leto was definitely hurting.
Absolutely. So, how have you been enjoying the show so far, Mr. Zach?
I must say the feature fired, that was pretty interesting. I did not expect Michelle to be the one fired.
Neither did I. I had no idea it was even going on either, because I wasn't here last week. But this whole thing, this whole kerfuffle has been a big whole Medusa Magoober, because Michelle and Rosa had this big brawl as they were leaving. I mean, damn!
That was really uncalled for by Michelle.
Well, I mean, she did just get fired, and Rosa was picking on her. I mean, I think anyone in that circumstance would be lashing out. I mean, I don't think it was uncalled for.
Well, anyway, Maven had him in, oh, he gets out. Leto reverses it.
Yeah, Leto wasn't about to give in to that abominable snowman stretch. Off the ropes he goes. And he went for a kick, but Maven's like, nope, not today, bro. Not today. What's he gonna do here? Oh, wow! Holy what? Maven went for a jumping lariat, like clothesline, and Leto was all like, nope. Yeah, dude, he was like, drop kick to your face, bro. That's what I think about your jumping lariat. Absolutely, 110% denied Maven Gosley. That was a very, very well executed. That's what I mean when I said earlier that he's going to have to surprise Maven. I think that's just what he did there, because he surprised the shit out of me. Not literally, of course, that'd be disgusting, but very, very muchly surprised. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Leto was trying to do something or other with Maven on the top rope, but Maven was like, nah, down you go, son. And now you got big Maven Guthrie on the top rope. You don't see this often. What's he gonna do?
That's something you do not see every day.
Maven Guthrie isn't a guy who goes up the top rope. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. But there he is, standing on the top rope, measuring, waiting.
Too much time.
Oh, wow. Yet another dropkick reversal. from Leto. I mean, you'd think after the first one, Maven Guthrie would get an idea that that's a thing that happens, but apparently not.
We're going for a cover. Let's see what he gets. And a 2 count.
Cheaped out there with the 2. I mean, that was... When you're jumping off the top rope, I mean, you got gravity working with you, so when you're introduced to somebody's feet like that, it is not a comfortable thing. Like, Maven's probably hurting in the face right now. I mean, I think he's hurting in the face 24/7 because, I mean, if anyone looked as bad as Maven did, I mean, they would be hurting 24/7 in the face. But, I mean, the drop kicks would not help. Absolutely not.
And Maven just spears him. No way he can
Wow.
him to the gut again.
He is not letting Maven do anything here. That's what you gotta do.
That too.
This is exactly what he has to do. He's got to stay on Maven, because if he lets Maven start, using that power game that he's got, he's gonna start tossing Leto all over the place. He doesn't want that. He went for a suplex and Maven stopped it. I know what is pretty caught up right now. Oh no. Here comes Maven lifting up Leto.
No, he reversed it! He reversed it, DDT!
Holy crap. Whatever Maven tries to do, Leto has a reply for it. Like, I've not seen someone be able to counter Maven Guthrie this much. Again, this is the debut of Leto. We might just see an upset victory here. And like I said earlier in the show, if Maven loses here, I'm never going to let him forget that he lost to a rookie on the debut match. I'll never let him forget that.
And Leto is taking too much time, I think.
I think so. He's got to stay on Maven, otherwise he's just not going to, Well, there's a moonsault, so that worked out just fine. That worked out just fine for Leto. Jay Leto. Jay Leto. Anyway, Maven Guthrie is down. Like, he looks hurt as Jay Leto goes for the pin. We got 1, we got 2. That doesn't look like we got a 3. No, absolutely not. Referee for the night, Brian Thompson. Typical white boy name. Maven getting up a bit wobbly-footed there. Measuring up Leto.
Well, I must say Maven's been taking most of the punishment tonight, and surprisingly.
Yeah, that actually is pretty surprising that Leto's been able to do this much against Maven. And now Maven's coming back. He goes off the ropes. Oh, wow. Damn. And that is exactly what I mean by letting Maven use his power game. That power slam just absolutely ragdolled Leto all over the place. Like, when Maven starts building up, he starts working like a machine. That's why they call him the Maven Machine, because when those gears start, when those gears start moving, he starts rolling There ain't not much can stop him. I mean, unless of course you're me, because I've stopped him plenty of times. But Leto is obviously not me. Let's see if he can. See if he can do something about Maven here. He punches. He kicks. I mean, he's trying here. But Maven whips him. Wow!
A Zarrakan. What the?
Yeah. Absolutely caught Maven off guard there with the Hurricane Rana. Just, wow. Flipping Maven upside, sideways, down, up, pineapple, everywhere. Oh, wow! Again!
I'm just waiting for Maven. He doesn't seem like himself tonight. He needs to kick it into Maven gear.
I thought he was doing that just before, but obviously not, because he got caught again by that dropkick. You'd think he'd be learning by now, but I mean, obviously it takes a while for Maven to learn things.
I think he's distracted by something else.
Well, I don't know what he'd be distracted by as he gets hit by that glittery magician, that sparkly mage, that shining wizard. And if I think of another one, I'll say it, but I don't really think of any others for that particular move right now. Leto is taunting Maven, telling him to get up, you so-called machine. Maybe I should have used my old little girl voice. Old man Gothly, and here he comes. I call him old man because he has the experience. He's been here forever. Let's see if he can bring himself back. I don't know if he can, though, because Leto's definitely answered everything he's done here. Maven's really letting loose on him. Damn.
I hate to say it, but it's about time for the golf life.
Yeah, about time. Took his time. Old man's gotta wake up his old bones, apparently. As he hits a fall-away.
There we go. Nice
Fall-away slam. If the referee looked like he was kind of in the way there a little bit. Looks like the referee kind of caught Leto. Almost. Like, they definitely collided. The referee is down here. Hang on a minute.
What the hell is this?
What?
That's Wrath.
The referee is down. Wrath coming down to the ring, of course, with the specified briefcase. What the? What the Slim Jim?
I think he wants to hand on Gothly.
I don't know what he's doing. He's Raven's going over the. Oh! No! Briefcase shot to the face! Briefcase to the face.
Maven is out. No,
he is down.
The referee can get up.
Wow, and there goes Wrath, walking away like nothing, as Leto is slowly getting up to his feet. Oh man, Maven's bleeding.
I see him bleeding on my screen.
He's busted all kinds of open. He's trickling that life fluid, and I'm not talking about that other stuff It's definitely blood. Lito climbing up the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's aiming to capitalize on this kerfuffle. Here he goes up the top. He wants to finish it. This would be the time, kid. You gotta do this. Make your debut something special. There he goes. Swanton bomb.
Oh, he hit it. Just Swanton. It's over. If he can just cover.
If you can, and here he is. There's the pin. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner of this match, the debuting Lito, the Angel Artist. All of the bell ringing. This is an upset victory. Lito managing to get the victory over Maven after that briefcase shot busted Maven open from Wrath. It's just a kind of a situation here. I mean, Wrath removed about 7 of Maven's 14 brain cells. With that shot.
He knocked whatever brain was left out of him, I guess.
Everyone should be pretty delicate with Maven. He ain't got many brain cells left. Down to 7 now. He had 14. Like, I was surprised at that, but now he's bleeding all over the place. Let's get some medical attention prepared in the back, please, for Maven. He's gonna need some stitches and a lollipop.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need something back there.
Okay, well, that was the thing. I believe up next we've got the unveiling of the other Feastified briefcases. Coming up very, very soon. So I think while they get ready to do that, we'll go ahead and do the sponsors. The sponsors are the ones who, they pay the bills and whatnot. So let me get my shit together. So let's I don't know what Kurt's talking about. He's obviously a liar. Kurt's known to be a big liar, so I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off our sponsors with Tyrus the Nova interviews. Do you want to learn about your favorite wrestler? http TyrusTheNova.blogspot.com is the place to go. Weekly updating blog with a new wrestler being interviewed. Over 40 interviews already with tons of veterans in SL Wrestling. That again is TyrusTheNova.blogspot.com. You want to take the next one, Zach?
Alright, they're Big Baby, Get Like Me animations. Do you ever want to be filled with pan with little something to boost your appetite and custom needs for your movesets? Then contact Derek Hope or come down to Big Baby just Get Like Me animation for the best in Japanese MMA old school moves. So if you want to be like the best, you gotta get like me.
Rainbow Kids Production. Do your kids love fashion as much as you do? Let's stop by Rainbow Kids Productions, where they have fashion shows especially for kids. From Totally Do to Tiny Tot, which I believe are made up words, or just regular kids. Anything is possible. They will show you various and interesting new styles in SL Kids fashion world today. For more information, contact Sky Sharpie or Sharple or something like that, or Maisie Miles, or drop in by the office at the Little Dreams Mall.
Blackheart Designs. Number one stop for all your texturing and work. Need them for cars, bikes, logos. Blackheart Designs can get it done for you. Contact Broly Yakabu for pricing and details.
Wildfire! Are you all tired and bored at looking all of those same entrance videos that don't have a slight spark of flame to it? Team Wildfire has that burning desire that can make your video not only unique, but have that 3D professional feel to it as you blaze the stage, wowing the crowd as well as your fans. You also get the Fire Package, which allows your video to receive that fiery touch, as SL footage can always be added into your videos, as well as slight tweaks to keep the flame burning. Team Wildfire, blazing the stage one video at a time.
Enchanted Visions Photography. Want to capture that special moment forever? The Enchanted Visions, they bring you good quality photos at affordable prices. For more information, please contact Sky Sharpo or Aurora Bonner, or stop by the office in the Little Dreams Mall.
We would like to thank Intoxication Tattoo and Sport for sponsoring this event. Intoxication Tattoo and Sport is your source for high quality sportswear and tattoos. Look for their vendor here in the arena. That's not here in the arena, and there's no Broncos and Seahawks happening at the moment because the Super Bowl's already over, but I mean, they've got things like that and stuff, so go ahead and them. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be on the road. We'll be going, somewhere. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting for that information, but we will be on the road. On the road again. We'll be performing live from the Bikers Against Dumbasses Motorcycle Club Rally. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fun. Motorcycle Club Rally. Woohoo! Yes, really. Woohoo! The cool, fun stuff. And with the sponsors good and done, I think it is about time we move on to the main event. As long as the back is already.
Let's hear some noise, people.
Oh, I got more information too. Apparently, there will be a Bikers Brawl match involving two of our competitors who are bikers. A Bikers Brawl at this Bikers Rally.
That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be fun.
There's gonna be so much bike fumes in the air, I'll probably die. So let's get on, ladies and gentlemen. This following match is a singles match and is our main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He stands at 6'1". Holy crap, there's a lot of people coming out right now.
I think we better,
This is not the main event.
Shut up. I think we better just shut up and let the boss talk.
I don't ever shut up. But, I mean, I'm here ready for the main event. What is this now? I'm ready for everyone's ready for the main event. What are you doing now? This is...
Whoa, Mr. Bedlam, it's good to see you, well, somewhat
Hello.
back. Kind of look still
Hi.
messed up there a little bit. But good
Well,
to see
you
you
know-
anyway.
Thank you.
And yeah, you're getting prepped up for the main event, but I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut that
Yeah.
right now. But
Okay.
last week in this ring on the boat, actually, people were getting thrown overboard. Besides the point, you've seen the Feast and Fire match, and you've seen 3 competitors in this ring, myself included, as you can see in my hand, get briefcases. And those briefcases are contracts. What contracts you may add? Well, we're about to find out. So, at this very moment, I would like to call each competitor out.
Well, that's it. Oh, guys in the back with the briefcases, the Feast of Fire briefcases, get your hot patooties on down here. We're gonna find out what's in your cases now. Of course, we got John Crossett, we got Wrath.
Alright, gentlemen, I called you out here because each one of us has a case. Now, none of us know what's in this case. So, we're gonna go with the big man over here, Wrath. Dixie, you have the keys. If you will, unlock that case, let the big man take a look, and I'll let him announce what contract he has.
Okay.
Oh man, this is exciting.
Who's getting fired, I wonder?
It's not that one. There
I
we go.
wonder.
Now, Wrath, with that paperwork, I would like you to announce what contract you have.
Well, it looks like...
I want the big man to say it.
Looks like I've got Inter Crown Championship.
Oh! Oh!
Right. Wrath has a contract at any point in time to go after that Inter Crown Championship. Now that is friggin' something. Next
Of
up,
course, held by Damien Hicks.
Mr. Crossett.
Let's open yours,
Let's
Scott.
see. No. We'll save the best for last.
I don't know about
You
that.
know what? Fine. Excuse me, Harry? Did I hear you correctly?
Sorry? What? Hello?
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Hello?
Alright, Dixie, if you will.
Okay, now there's 3 keys left. There we go.
This is just very, very, very too sweet indeed.
Are you fired?
Briefcased? Hell no! All I gotta say is metaverse contract.
Uh-oh. Obviously you
Oh,
had my
yeah.
briefcase.
That's right. One more time. Can't wait. Now. Alright. You know what? Get to his. I want to see what Crossett has in his.
Well, now there's 2 more keys here. All right.
Wait a minute, what?
What?
2 more cases?
Keys.
Oh, looks like you won't be firing anyone, Scott. Mine is an Inter Crown Championship title shot.
You know, there was 4 cases,
Wait.
hon.
But how is
I
that?
thought-
Wait a minute. Whoa.
I thought Raph
Maxine,
Raph
that's
How
had...
the
Raph.
hell do you have
What?
an Inter Crown
How do you both? I don't understand. Hang on.
Alright.
Maxine!
That laughing coming from-
Kids. Yeah,
What
no, there's going to be no firing anyone today. See, my good friend Arcana asked me to do something, and I did it. The pink slip's sitting in Davy Jones' locker. Have fun.
Well,
Does that mean Davy Jones is fired?
yeah, Harry, that means Davy Jones is fired, right?
Oh man!
This.
I didn't even know him.
Well, okay, we have two people with the same friggin' contract here, and the other one is sitting at the bottom of the goddamn sea. This is just something that I wasn't expecting, and this means that briefcases were switched around, and you know, since Broly's out of his goddamn friggin' mind, thanks to Arcana,
Truth.
I am not gonna really put up with this, so I'm gonna have to sit with the board and try to figure this out. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out. You guys may go.
Man,
And
now this is a true definition of a kerfuffle.
I hope everybody's ready for the main event of the evening.
I was ready long ago.
Not according to your leg.
Wow.
Alright. Hit my music.
So that was an interesting turn of events. Okay.
I think it's time for the main event, so let's hear some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, finally time for the main event after that big, like, kerfuffle, bad business going on there. Maxine and Arcana fooling and canoodling around with the briefcases, getting Davy Jones fired. I didn't even know the guy. I didn't know we had a guy on the roster called Davy Jones, and he's already fired before I got a chance to meet him. Like, that's not fair. I don't like that at all. And both John Crossett and Raph having a shot at the Interclown title. And Scott ending up with a shot at the Meta Clown title. It's just, I don't understand.
That's gonna definitely be an interesting match. Whoever gets the contract, whatever the board decides, will be interesting.
Yeah, I really want to see how this all unfolds, because right now it's like a Rubik's Cube that someone's fucked around with. A Rubik's Cube. Well, with that, I think it's time we roll on to a questioning segment. Now, I want to question exactly how is it that Maxine and Arcana have access to the briefcase contracts, and Broly Blackheart is our president, but right now he's under the influence not of drugs, not of alcohol, but of Arcana, and that's worse than both.
That's probably how she got her hands on the briefcase.
Exactly my point. She manipulated Broly in order to do this, but why? Why would they fire Davy Jones? Why would they give both John and Raph a shot at the Interclown Championship? Like, I don't understand. I mean, Davy Jones didn't do anything to anybody. I mean, he was a rookie so far as I know, because I never heard of him. And now there's this big headache happening with John and Raph. It could very well end up being a triple threat match. And I would honestly like to see that. So, I think with those questions out of the way, there's only one question left I have to ask. Zach.
Are
You want to know what that... No, not that question. Zach, there's a question I always ask everybody. And although this is not the Canvas Carnival right now, I have time and I'm gonna ask it. Zach, are you ready for the question that cannot be dodged? It cannot be stepped around. It cannot be unanswered, because if you don't answer it, somebody else will. Zach, Rage, are you ready for the question? Are you ready?
Shoot it at me.
Everybody, are you all ready for the question? Okay. Yeah, we're ready for the question. Okay. Zach? Since we're all ready, Zach Rage, who would you turn gay for?
Absolutely no one.
Nope, that's not an answer. That is absolutely not an answer.
Okay, fine. Chainsaw Chuck from EVW.
Bam! Chainsaw Chuck! Bam! Oh, it always gets an answer. Now, I've been told, while you're all settling with that news, Zach Rage and Chainsaw Chuck getting all hot and heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that there's something wrong with the video system. What's going on? I'm being told that there's a signal coming in. Someone's hacked in. What is going on here?
You should have won that match.
Someone's messing around with our video system. What the shit? What the fuck, dude? What's going on here?
Well, you should have won. You have. But you didn't listen, and you let him win.
To what? Have another trophy to your collection?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but
I already rid of trophies now, don't I? I have you. I have your wife.
oh yeah, by the way, guys, you're gonna want to start posting that on Facebook. Zach Rage, and then like a heart, you know, like the grade end, and then a 3, and then Chainsaw Chuck.
So far, now doesn't it?
To put that on.
You and your little bird of a wife.
Leave her out of this.
Well, she's fine. As you can see, she's in her little cage. It's like you're in your little cage. Why didn't you beat Scott?
Because he knows well enough that I still have some conscience left.
It's something that I'm going to have to remedy now, isn't it? What a great disappointment you are. You should have won that match.
What do you know about disappointments?
Well, you should have won.
Yeah, that's an interesting video. I guess she still has Aurora captured.
Okay, so that was a thing. I mean, I'm trying. I don't really know how to react to that. I mean, it's almost as if I couldn't see it at all. But wow, that's not true, Kurt. That's an absolute, that's a farce. That's a lie. I don't understand what what the deal here is with these guys. Like, there is something happening here that I'm glad that I'm not a part of, but it's just, I don't know, the thing of cages and wow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think now can we finally move on to the main event, because I want to get right away from that bulldoggery.
Let's make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Come on.
Come on, guys, we had more noise for me asking the question to Zach. There we go. There we go. Get that a-going. Get that a-going. Now, if we're all ready, I'll introduce and things. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a singles match and is our main event of the evening, scheduled for 1 fall for 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he stands at 6'1", weighing in at 165 pounds. This is Tyler Corvus. And if it isn't, I'm just going to give up on paperwork. Okay, good. There he is. It's all his fault that my paperwork and everything is all messed up. But again, Arcana was like really giving Broly like a real talking to, because of all these losses. Like that's crazy businesses. Man, here comes. It's not my fault, Tyler Corvus. Oh hey, yeah, handshake, dude. Yeah, it's good to see. Why is Why is your hand sticky? What is that stickiness I'm feeling here? Ew, what? Ew, let me just wipe that off of my pants. That's gross. Okay. Tyler Juices. Ew. Just ew. Alright. Let's ew. Let's introduce his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rotterdam, in the Netherlands, he stands at 6'1", weighing in tonight at 220 pounds. This is a Broly Blackheart. He is, of course, the
Curry's accompanied by. I would behave, Harry. I would behave.
Tyler, run! Tyler, run! Get out! Tyler, run! Oh my god! The Arcana's just come out of here, and she's just like, "Come, Broly, come down to this ring." I mean, oh man! Shut up, Kurt. I'm beyond bubbles. Beyond. This is some creepy business. I mean, I don't even understand. What the? Whoa! What the deuce magooget? Man, Tyler, just go home. Just go home, dude. I mean, you really need to just call it quits now and go home. Like, you're done for the day, son. You're done for the day. I don't know what you're gonna do here, but
I think the referee's scared of him.
Well, I can see why, considering the company he hangs out with. He hangs out with scary company.
Is he even awake? It looks like he's sleeping.
I mean, I'd like to hope he's awake. Can't really tell with that mask on his face.
He's awake. I see him staring at Tyler. I don't like those eyes.
I don't really know how to feel about this. Look at him all bent over and stuff. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't get it. Oh, there's a wrist lock. Valhalla Bar and Grill? That sounds like a really nice place to hang out. I kind of want to go there now. Broly's really taking it to Tyler from the get-go here.
Indeed he is.
Damn, and there's a hip toss. Like, I don't know what this whole business is with Arcana, and our president, Broly. But look at that guy standing kind of hunched over in the ring. That guy with that mask on his face. You see that guy, ladies and gentlemen? That's the president of this company. Now you know the conditions in which we live and work here, ladies and gentlemen. That there is our president.
It looks like Broly's trying to fight the mask. I don't think that's gonna work, Broly.
Yeah, no, it's probably like the mask. Just be glad you haven't got a green face and a yellow suit. Actually, Tyler should probably be the one who's glad he's not doing that. Yeah, smoking! Tyler's probably the one who should be glad that he's not like that, because, I mean, if Tyler is having to fight that guy, well, I mean, we may as well be watching the Looney Tunes. Although, then again, I am here. Well, wow! Wow! A leg lariat, and then just getting right back up. Like it's nothing. And now he's relaxing against the ropes. Can somebody give Broly a Red Bull or like 5-hour energy or something? Well, hey, whoa. Arcana, please. I'm obviously in no condition to be doing those kinds of things, the dungeons, and that's, you know, that's absolutely not my thing. Again, can someone please get Broly a Red Bull or a 5-hour energy? He really looks like he needs it. As he stomps down.
He may need a crowbar to get that mask off.
Well, yeah, definitely. Either, I mean, he'll either try and get his mask off, or he'll probably try and get his face off or something. Man, this is turning out to be a very, interesting turn of events. Is it just me, or does Broly look like he's in like a lot of pain? It kind of looks like he's not really able to get anywhere here. Like, I mean, Tyler's in a lot of pain too, but that's for just reason. He's just getting his ass kicked. But Broly, as he goes with this pin here, referee says we've got one.
Oh yeah, one count. Way too soon for Tyler.
Absolutely. Why he'd want to continue this match, I honestly have no idea. Shut up, Kurt. I know what you said. I don't need you to repeat. I already said I ain't in no condition to be doing those kinds of things, and it's not even. I'm not even into that, so I don't even know what the issue is here. As Broly is sent off against the ropes. Here comes Tyler now. Off the other set of ropes, and here he comes back with a drop kick.
Drop kick, and he's out of the ring. Broly is sent out.
In stereo, and down he goes, down in front of Arcana. Tyler, don't be celebrating yet, you jackass. Go and finish the job. It ain't over till you get the 3 or the tap. Come on, dude. Look at him celebrating before he's even won. rookie mistake. I wonder what would happen if Tyler actually won this match. Like, I don't know if he will, but I mean, if he did, I mean, what will the repercussions be for Broly here? I mean, considering the...
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Broly. Not if I had to deal with Arcana after another loss.
Definitely not. I mean, I don't like dealing with Arcana as it is, but having to on a daily basis with your girl in a cage and all that kind of stuff, like, I'm not one to judge what they get up to in their spare time. Like, you know, what they're into is what they're into, like cages and dungeons. I mean, that's definitely not my thing. I'm not one to judge, but this is something else. I mean, look at the way, like, Broly's become so vicious lately. Like, I didn't even need to be watching for the past week to know that. I mean, I can see it here. I can see Broly doing these things often. As referee is counting to get Tyler away from the ropes. He's at 3 now. He's got till 5.
Ref, I was running while I still could. Look at him run.
Yeah, dude, bail out. Like... I don't even know anymore. There ain't no real reason to be in that ring anymore, referee. I don't know.
He's only dragging Tyler to the center now, if he hadn't done enough to Tyler already.
Yeah, I mean, why not just do more things? Like, sure, why not? What has he got planned here? Oh, but hello, surprise!
Nice nightmare by Tyler.
Absolutely, I wasn't expecting that one. Looks like Tyler's still got some fight in him.
Don't celebrate so soon, kid.
Exactly, because if he does lose, it will be his fault. I mean, there's no way around it, it'll actually be his fault this time. As he goes for a pin, it might be too soon. We got a 1, we got a 2... The ching chong potato, that's all we got. Just a 2 count. You have to take more than that to take down this this new Broly Blackheart. Broly's saying no, holds his head. I don't know. You know, in my spare time, I'm a psychology professor at Harvard University. And I do believe Broly Blackheart needs professional help.
Yeah, I think Arcana needs that professional help too.
Oh, bam! Down goes Tyler. Oh, hang on. Look at what's on Broly's hand. What is that? Like a chain? He's wrapped the chain around his fist, and he's just punched Tyler right in the face. There's your bell ring, ladies and gentlemen.
DQ.
Your winner of this match via disqualification, Tyler Corvus. I mean, he gets the victory. I mean, he won. There you go. There's a W for Tyler. But Broly isn't stopping. Broly's absolutely not stopping.
Someone needs to get in there and stop him.
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't in a wheelchair right now, I probably would. I mean, like, right now, I've got the capacity to run him over. But that's about it right now. The fist drops, the haymakers, it's just... He's really, like, drilling that chain into Tyler's face. And unfortunately, it's still all of Tyler's fault. I mean, you wanna fight on rookies, huh? You wanna fight rookies? How about you fight a guy with experience, huh? You wanna fight me? Huh? Huh? Twisted Blackout? You wanna fight me? Huh? I'll fight you from my wheelchair, dude. I'll fight you. Huh? You wanna fight me, huh? Actually, I better not. He might take me seriously. I don't want to get involved in that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, your winner is Tyler, even though he's just had the shit kicked out of him. Referee's calling for medical attention. We need medical attention. We need a stretcher. We need help. We need ambulances. We need everything. We need sexy nurses. Well, maybe not too sexy. I mean, I definitely have all the sexy nurses in town, looking after me and caring for my needs. But Tyler needs definitely some nurses, perhaps male nurses for Tyler. Those really big, beefy guys. Tyler says no, he's got this. But I mean, dude, go get some medical attention backstage. Don't kid yourself. Don't get back, dude. You want to ride on the back of my chair? Jump on the back of my chair. I'll give you a ride backstage. Okay, sure. High five. Now go get yourself looked at by medical aficionados. Man, that kid. Excuse me, Kurt. Just because I denied you the chance to ride me because I'm not into men like you, does not mean he wants to. So go away, Kurt. Stop trying to push your fantasies on other people. Well, with that match done and out of the way, and all that monkey business in between, I don't really know what to say about that. Broly's obviously got some issues that he needs looked at. Definitely an issue with Arcana that needs to be fixed. So thank you for coming out here, guys, to APW Ignition. And we'll see you all next week, same time, different place, as we will be at the, what was it again? Let me find it. At the Bikers Against Dumbasses Motorcycle Club Rally. So we'll be there. There'll definitely be a landmark and whatever in the spam that comes out. So pay attention to your fan tags. If you don't have one, definitely ask, I'd say Broly Yakubu for one. You'll probably get one, and then you can pay attention. You'll get landmarks. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all again next time. I am Harry Bedlam alongside...
I am Zach Rage.
Absolutely you are. I agree that that's who you are. Alright, let's go. Thank you all. Goodbye. Good night. Good, etc. Good fighting. I don't know how that saying goes. Goodbye.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.